This is Providence Television International, the game changer. Stand by for the next program.
On the world news, Nigerian president congratulates president-elect of the United States, and South Korea says it might supply arms to Ukraine. Good day and welcome to the world news. I am Ugbebo Ikekwa. Nigerian President Bola Tinubu has joined the string of world leaders who have congratulated the president-elect of the United States, Donald Trump, on his victory. Republican Donald Trump won the U.S. presidential election in a stunning comeback as he comfortably cleared the 270 electoral vote threshold required to win the White House. In his congratulatory message, President Tinubu said Trump's victory reflected Americans' trust and confidence in his leadership. President Tinubu also emphasized the need for the U.S. and Nigeria to foster economic cooperation, promote peace, and address global challenges that affect citizens of both countries. South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol has said his government is not ruling out providing weapons directly to Ukraine following North Korea's deployment of troops to support Russia in its war. South Korea, a major arms exporter, has a long-standing policy of not providing weapons to countries in conflict. South Korea have long accused North Korea of supplying artillery, shells, and missiles to Russia for use in its war against Ukraine. President Yoon Suk-yeol disclosed that if he decided to provide weapons to Ukraine, the initial batch will be defensive. A United States military judge has ruled that plea agreements reached with the alleged plotters of the September 11, 2001 attacks are valid. The order by the judge, Air Force Colonel Matthew McCall, means the three accused men may eventually be sentenced to life in prison instead of death. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and four others were charged in 2012 with conspiring in the 9/11 attacks that killed nearly 3,000 people. Mohammed was regarded as one of Osama bin Laden's most trusted men before he was captured in Pakistan in March 2003. Indonesia's Mount Lewotobi Laki has erupted 8 times recently, spewing a massive column of ash and prompting the government to consider permanent relocation for residents nearby. There were no casualties from this morning's eruption. However, residents on the tourist island of Flores were seen fleeing in panic. The volcano had earlier this week erupted on Monday and Tuesday, killing at least 10 people and forcing the relocation of residents to an exclusion zone. And now to local news. In a bid to sensitize motorists on the dangers of reckless driving, the Federal Road Safety Corps Edo State Command has embarked on this year's Ember Month sensitization campaign. Our correspondent reports that this year's campaign is focused on the right of passengers to caution drivers who engage in dangerous driving. Passengers of commercial vehicles have been urged to speak out and caution reckless drivers to help curb the incessant cases of road crashes during the Ember months. The call was made by the Edo State Sector Commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Corps Commander Cyril Zangu Matthew, during the Ember Month sensitization kickoff, which took place on Tuesday at the command headquarters in Benin City. Corps Commander Matthew also stated that passengers should report drivers who engage in dangerous driving at checkpoints, stressing that if there are no checkpoints available, such drivers can easily be reported on the toll-free FRSC number 122. Highlighting the dangers of driving recklessly, the Corps Commander urged drivers to desist from overspeeding, tailgating, distracted driving, and driving under the influence of alcohol and hard drugs.
Dangerous driving can simply be put as driving in such a manner that causes danger to one step, that's to who is driving, and to other road users. And other road users not just includes passengers, it includes pedestrians, motorcyclists, and all the motoring public. Speed can be seen as dangerous driving. When we talk about speed, meaning you have exceeded that legally approved speed which you are supposed to use while on the highway. Secondly, tailgating, which others may see or call driving bumper to bumper, which is more witnessed and more common with convoy drivers, is equally a dangerous driving.
Corps Commander Matthew also stressed that drivers who engage in dangerous driving will be punished appropriately when apprehended. The theme for this year's FRS Yemba Month sensitization is Speak Up Against Dangerous Driving. Crashes kill more passengers than drivers. Ugbebo Ikekwa, Providence Television News. Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf today urged the Nigerian Medical Association, the NMA, to suspend its strike action, warning that it could endanger the lives of over 20 million Kano residents who depend on medical services. The NMA had issued a 48-hour ultimatum to the state government to dismiss the state's Commissioner for Humanitarian Affairs for allegedly assaulting a female doctor. The NMA had threatened to go on strike if the demand was not met. Governor Yusuf expressed disappointment over the NMA's decision to go on strike over a dispute between two adults, stating that a committee to investigate the issue has already been set up. The governor appealed to the striking doctors to call off the strike in the interest of public health. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has urged political leaders to focus on human capital development and described Governor Godwin Obaseki as a leader who impacted positively on the lives of his people. The former president stated this on Wednesday at the inauguration of the rebuilt and expanded 250-bed Stella Obasanjo Hospital in Benin City, Edo State. He noted that the multi-sectoral reforms of Obaseki had transformed the state in the last 8 years. Former President Obasanjo further advised political leaders on quality and efficient service in whatever responsibility given to them, with a focus on human capital development. 5 persons arraigned by the Adamawa State Police Command for offences of criminal conspiracy and defilement of a minor before the Chief Magistrate Court 1 in Yola have been remanded in prison custody. The command's spokesperson, Suleiman Nguroji, in a statement on Wednesday disclosed that the presiding judge, Magistrate Alheri Ishaku, ordered the remand of the defendants in prison custody pending the outcome of the legal advice from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions. The command spokesperson advised the public to always contact the police when they notice anyone committing unlawful acts. And that's the world news. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.